benefits of nitric oxide are many, and they focus mainly in the cardiovascular system, but this also impacts on other systems as well. Because nitric oxide can keep your blood vessels healthy by increasing blood flow, what happens is that the nitric oxide makes sure that all the organs in the body receive the normal amount of blood and therefore nutrients and oxygen that's required. In addition, nitric oxide can interfere with the blood clotting process, and so it can prevent unwanted blood clotting. You know, when people suffer from a heart attack, in many cases this is due to a blood clot that develops in the coronary arteries that feed blood to the heart. By the same mechanism, when a person gets a stroke, this is generally due to the development of a blood clot in the cerebral arteries that carry blood to the brain. So nitric oxide is something we make to prevent that unwanted clotting of blood. Vasodilator, which means it's going to widen those blood vessels and lower the pressure within the blood vessels. And it doesn't lower blood pressure if the blood pressure is normal. And that's the beauty about the natural substances present in our body. The nitric oxide senses when the blood pressure is abnormally elevated. And then it steps in to reduce that blood pressure back down to the normal range, not below normal. Nitric oxide is something you cannot simply take from the outside. You cannot take it in a pill. You can't put it in in water or juice or anything like that, because nitric oxide is actually a gaseous substance. It's a gas, and it's very unstable. It doesn't last for more than a second or two. So you can't really take nitric oxide. What you can do, though, is you can take the ingredients that the body uses to make nitric oxide, and you can take the ingredients that will stabilize the nitric oxide, prevent it from breaking down and lasting longer in your body. And so you could do this by taking certain amino acids like arginine and citrulline. You will maximize your body's ability to make the nitric oxide. And so that's how you boost your nitric oxide production. The main reason for the deficiency of nitric oxide is a deficiency in this amino acid arginine. So if you have too low a level of arginine, you're not going to make sufficient amounts of nitric oxide to protect your cardiovascular system against disease. And so arginine is one of those amino acids that you actually have to take in from the outside.
Despite the great things that are being said about L-Arginine, basic oral administration of L-Arginine alone does not trigger all of the benefits. After the long bone growth has stopped, the body hardly absorbs arginine. Recover-Me was developed under the supervision of a professor emeritus in the organic chemistry. After a lifelong successful career, he was determined to make a formula that really works. This professor has no commercial interest in this product. His main aim is to improve the quality of life of people. This makes Recover-Me unique in its kind. He deliberately chose to only use ingredients of the highest standards that are scientifically proven to work well together. The formulation of Recover-Me has been kept as simple as possible to avoid counter effects that often occur whenever unrelated and incompatible ingredients are blended together. The focus has always been on positive impact rather than creating an impressive label with a long list of ingredients. Recover-Me is a unique blend of amino acids and a carrier that enables controlled conversion of the amino acids into nitric oxide. It maximizes the absorption of L-Arginine into the body. The formulation of Recover-Me is also unique in connecting several amino acids, a complex carbohydrate to prolong absorption while remaining low glycemic. The right kind of L-arginine, pidolate, the salt of L-arginine, is used, which in combination with L-lysine, the absorption of L-arginine increases. Recover-Me is unique in its nighttime administration. The main reason Recover-Me was developed is to offer a supplement that has scientific proven medical beneficial impact, that via nighttime use, as to cross the brain barrier, cell regeneration is optimized. For anti-aging and deep sleep effects, we don't use citrulline. but instead we added L-glutamine, which protects the stomach lining and is steps removed from converting into nitric oxide. For quality reasons, it's made in Europe, in a facility that adheres to the strictest regulatory guidelines. We use only the highest available pharmaceutical-grade ingredients to ensure consistent quality and full customer satisfaction. Recover Me will benefit everyone.